Hi everyone, I'm Chris Hernandez and this is the Weekly Report, your look at news from the city of Kansas City, Missouri. As you know, Kansas City is world famous for fountains, barbecue, and swinging jazz, but now the arts and those who create them will take the international stage. Next fall, over a 2-month period, you will see and experience art installations of all kinds popping up everywhere across the city. Open Spaces 2018, a Kansas City arts experience, will be a new 2-month showcase for more than 80 local, national, and international artists. It takes place August 25th through October 28th. Open Spaces will feature art experiences across the city with a hub of activity centered in Swope Park. Artists from all disciplines can now apply to participate. Apply now through January 31st, 2018 at openspaceskc.com. Artists can also attend an informational meeting on Saturday, December 16th at 9:30 a.m. at Swope Memorial Golf Course in the Clubhouse Banquet Room. That's located at 6900 Swope Memorial Drive. There are also 3 other meetings for artists. Those will all take place at the Southeast Community Center located at 4201 East 63rd Street. And those meetings will happen on Monday, December 18th from 6:30 to 8 p.m., Tuesday, December 19th from 1:30 to 3 p.m., and Tuesday, December 19th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. For more information about Open Spaces and to see that call for artists, visit openspaceskc.com. Thanks to the dedication of Kansas City Fire Department and Water Services Department, the city's fire protection rating is moving up. The Insurance Services Office has rated KCMO as Class 1. That's up from Class 3. This could mean lower insurance rates for some residents and businesses. The city scored the best rating due to improvements to the city's 20,000 fire hydrants. The rating also evaluates fire protection staffing, training, and our equipment. Construction of a new downtown YMCA at the former Lyric Opera building at 11th and Central is one step closer thanks to a $4 million grant from the Missouri Development Finance Board. The city applied for this grant with YMCA of Greater Kansas City, Truman Medical Center, and the Downtown Council. The new community center will provide a location for health and wellness programs for both adults and kids that are not currently available in this area. The MDFB tax credits will help the Y complete fundraising, and it will leverage more than $7 million in donations already raised, along with nearly $17 million from the 11th Street Corridor TIF plan. Now here's a look at some news from more city departments.
What makes up the campus are 2 primary buildings. One is the East Patrol Station that covers the eastern region of Kansas City, and in addition to that is a new crime lab facility. The East Patrol building is more than just a station. It has community rooms that can be used not only by the police during the day or at night, but also by the neighborhood and some of the neighborhood organizations. There's a gymnasium there that I think gets a lot of use by both the police and the neighborhood. The crime lab is a state-of-the-art facility. We toured the country with the police department and the crime lab officials looking at the best of the best, because this was our opportunity to get it right.
We thought, what would make this the most flexible and the best use of the land and help the actual processes that happen with the evidence throughout the building. We developed the plan with the offices in the middle and the glass into the offices with the circulation around the perimeter of the offices, so that on tours you could see into every single lab. You could see what lab it was, and you could actually see some of the more significant issues that were being handled in the lab, or some of the more interesting things to see. For instance, at the firearms, you can see the gun library.
Getting all those spaces adjacent to each other was very important, and I think that actually is aiding them in the processing of cases and things like that. It did get all the way down to the details of the actual physical security of walls and doors and things, but we were also had the dichotomy of trying to keep the building as transparent as possible, as for the staff to be able to see what each other is doing in each section. So there was that duality in the building that needed to happen.
Each of the lab sections are, at the top of their game, and it should be an amazing regional crime lab for a very long time.
There were very lofty goals for minority and women-based enterprises and Section 3 contractors on the project. So we worked really hard to make sure that we met the goals and delivered the project quality and on budget. So it was a process.
The police from the get-go saw this as an opportunity to do more than just a building. And they knew they were building in a community that they wanted to connect to. And they knew this investment was going to be a catalyst for more development down the road. Well, I think the city saw this as an opportunity to do something significant on the east side. This was a project that everybody's intention was to get right. Not just functionally as a functioning police station, but something that the neighborhood in the end would feel very connected to.
And this is a thing that's going to break down the border war too, because there's a connectivity between Missouri and Kansas. So that's always a good thing. And I think the thing we ought to be really proud of is that where we've come in 10 years, from virtually no trails to the system we have today, all of the entities involved need to be given a round of applause and a hope for a continuation of the expansion of the system. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming out to celebrate with us this new opening of the Little Blue Trace Trail. We're excited about this connectivity point because the collaboration between Jackson County and the city is just indicative of what it takes to make this part of Kansas City continue to grow. This is a convergence point where you kind of have the intersections of Kansas City, Raytown, Lee Summit, all within Jackson County, but you may not necessarily know what part of it you're in. Well, the objective is for us to have the residents in this Little Blue Valley community be able to enjoy the semi-rural aspects of this community and create a collective community space. We're joined today by some of the horse riders from the Show Me Riders, and we're happy to have them here with us today, along with all of our neighbors.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. I guess there wasn't enough coffee over there. I just want to say I just wanted to stop by and really thank everybody. This is really a team effort. Our Parks Department always does a wonderful job, and our Parks Board is very strong. We have one of the strongest Parks Boards in the country because they're always looking 2 steps ahead at how to make our city better. I want to thank Jackson County for their collaboration on this. Without them, this wouldn't have happened. And thank you very much on all the work that you do for all the great parks that you have as well in Jackson County. But we all agree that this is so important, our trail system, because it's for our existing residents. We want to keep residents and families in Kansas City, and this is an amenity that they demand.
Good morning. It is such a pleasure to be here with all of you on this crisp November morning, really celebrating with the city of Kansas City on the opening of their new trail expansion. This trail expansion will now connect Little Blue Valley Park with Jackson County's Little Blue Trace Park. You know, I think we were just out here a few weeks ago when we were cutting the ribbon on the expansion of the Little Blue Trace Trail, and that was at Phelps and Lee Summit Road. That was a $1.1 million project, and it was accomplished through a creative and successful partnership with Kansas City Parks and Recreation and Jackson County Parks Plus Rec. Today, the Little Blue Trace Trail is 15.5 miles. It connects the cities of Independence, Kansas City, and Lee Summit. And we certainly look forward to a long-term partnership with the city of Kansas City as we expand that trail all the way to Longview Lake. We are 2/3 there in terms of reaching that goal, and we believe working together we can make it happen. So again, this is a great day for Kansas City Parks and Recreation, and a great day for all of the trail users that are going to enjoy these wonderful new amenities. Thank you.
All right. Okay, let's try it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yes, they worked.
That's a good thing.
The holiday season is well underway with events that are happening across the metro, including Breakfast with Santa that happens here at Arts Tech at 1522 Holmes on December 9th. Here to tell us more about this event and about Arts Tech is Dave Sullivan, the Executive Director of Arts Tech. Dave, thank you so much for having us in your house.
Well, glad to have you here, and Santa is coming. The big red jolly guy will make an appearance on December 9th, and he'll be bringing lots of gifts. He'll be bringing lots of pancakes. We'll have raffles. We're going to have ornaments. We're going to have things that kids to do and crafts. You can purchase tickets at the door. You can go online. We'll have raffles. We'll have lots of things free for the kids. Pictures with Santa, lots of nice stuff. A lot of music. We'll have a drum line here. We'll have lots of different things. It's a party. It's Santa's party, and he's in charge.
And people should probably bring a little bit of money to buy Christmas gifts, because you have such a great variety of gifts that were made by the youth in your programs at Arts Tech.
The Splash Mob has made a lot of ceramics, a lot of t-shirts, a lot of different things for sale that are wonderful gifts. Also, when the kids sell stuff, they get the money too, so it really keeps the economy going, especially for the young folks. And we want to support the young people in our program, and that's where any funds we do make go to our youth programs.
And can you give us a synopsis of some of the programs that you have at Arts Tech?
Well, the Splash Mob is young teenagers who come and they want to enhance their skills, and they produce products for sale. It's a business. It's entrepreneurial. Well, the Tech Park comes in. It's infused throughout the whole art and tech services we provide. We collect donated computers, laptops, we refurbish them. We have young people trained on how to do that. We also work with persons with disabilities, with families and students, people who kind of need a little more than just a product. We provide customer service. We back up what we do. If something doesn't work, we don't say, well, your warranty's out. We say, just bring it in, we'll fix it. If you need a part, here it is. We also have some digital literacy programs. We're trying to teach young women, especially coding and some tech skills, because we know right here in the crossroads, there's 3,000 jobs going unfilled, and our kids need to start getting some of those.
Well, that's pretty amazing work that you do here all year round. So people get to learn about that when they come with Breakfast with Santa.
Very much so, because we have a lot of summer programs. We have our Teens in Transition program. We have our Club KC. We all have a lot of things that engage the kids in positive activities that they think are fun, not just us old folks.
Well, if anybody wants information about Arts Tech and about Breakfast with Santa, where would they go?
They can go to our website, artstech-kc.org, or call us at 816-461-0201. And anybody answers the phone will be glad to help out. But just come. You don't have to buy a ticket event. Just come. We'll have about 300 people that show up at least, and we're ready for more.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing information about Breakfast with Santa and about your organization.
Well, thank you for letting us do this today.
The Neighborhood Tourist Development Fund supports local nonprofits that bring cultural, social, educational, and recreational activities to our area. To learn about additional upcoming events, visit kcmo.gov/ntdf.
Twinkling lights shine bright once again on the Mayor's Christmas tree at Crown Center. This year, you can help local families enjoy the holidays, and at the same time, you can stay frosty just like Mayor James. The mayor has teamed up with Charlie Hustle to make these fun Charlie Hustle Stay Frosty t-shirts. The shirts are available now at Charlie Hustle stores and at charliehustleshop.com. 25% of each t-shirt sale goes to the Christmas Tree Fund, which provides holiday meals and presents for local families. You can also donate directly to the Mayor's Christmas Tree Fund at kcmo.gov/donate. The tree is located next to the ice terrace and will be on display until mid-January. Work towards the new single terminal at KCI continues as the council considers the Memorandum of Understanding with Edgemoor Infrastructure. Edgemoor, the developer selected through the city's procurement process, continues to hold design open houses to gather community input for the KCI single terminal's final design. They are scheduled for Wednesday, December 13th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Kansas City Downtown Library, which is located at 14 West 10th Street, as well as Thursday, December 14th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at the KCPD South Patrol Station, located at 9701 Marion Park Drive. The plan calls for constructing this new terminal at the site of the now closed Terminal A, with the new terminal opening by the end of 2021. The second round of leaf and brush pickup winds up with service to Northland residents December 11th through the 15th. Now, if you still have leaves or brush to dispose of, the leaf and brush drop-off sites remain open as well. Those sites are located at 11660 North Main, 1815 North Shoto Trafficway, and 10301 Raytown Road. Drop-off is free to residents on Saturdays with identification. For more information about leaf and brush, visit kcmo.gov/trash. And that does it for this edition of the Weekly Report. To view this program again or other Channel 2 videos, go to kcmo.gov/channel 2. That page has a link to our YouTube channel and all of our great programs which you can view on demand. I'm Chris Hernandez. We'll see you again next time.
Mm-hmm.